Dude, video games have gotten fucking awesome.
What? Welcome back to the Stoner Show. I'm Nick.
I'm Brett.
And we're going to talk to you today about video games. Video games have been entertaining stoners for fucking decades, okay? We grew up with them, we played all these games, we're like, you know what, someday I'm going to get stoned, and I'm going to play the advanced version of this.
And you know what, even if you're not a stoner, granted, in times, if you've grown up within, let's just say, the space between the 80s and now, you've probably played a video game. Video games are everywhere, no matter where you go. You go to a bar, they have those little touch games and all that, but we're not going to talk about that garbage. We're going to talk about arcades. Arcades are always still fun. I'd love to have more arcades again.
Oh, yeah.
We've been taking the arcades away. I think everyone's been sad about that. And we're going to talk about the top games of 2015 and our top list. We're also going to have a special guest on the show who will introduce that in a later time. But Nick, what would be your favorite game of all time? Not recently, of all time.
Of all time, I don't know. This Batman game I have playing over here is probably one of my favorite games.
Alright, not from 2015.
Not from 2015.
Let's say your favorite retro game.
I really like Sly Cooper. The first Sly Cooper ever was like really good.
Alright.
There's a lot of other ones. Uncharted, the whole Uncharted series I'm a big fan of. Pretty much, I'm really favoring the Naughty Dog games for some reason.
Naughty Dog's always been they've been really good.
I like the Black Ops.
I
like the Black Ops Modern Warfare.
Realize that. Did you know that they've been Naughty Dog? I forget what game it was, but they've been actually producing since the SNES. Yeah,
it's pretty chill.
That's ridiculous. What was your favorite SNES game?
I used to play Super Mario Brothers 3 all the time.
3, I played that
all the time.
You know, my favorite games in general, I would have to say, retro-wise, would have to be the old Final Fantasies, like 3, which is actually 6. If anyone wants to know about that, we'll do a history of that some other later time.
I know that.
The games in the Final Fantasy franchise, there's no numeric. They don't know what's going on. Great, they know what they're doing, they just don't know what they're doing. That's the problem. They're naming games, they're over in Japan properly, and then they switch it up over there, and then switch it properly over here. But then now, since 13 came out, they're back on the same track, which makes no sense. But, you know, of course, I don't know if you've ever played. I'm sure you've played Final Fantasy.
I have.
It's a fantastic game. If you like RPG
I'd like to play
games,
the newer ones.
Strategic games in general, those are the games to go for. No matter, I don't think that there's any other market for any other game. Well, besides the Persona games, actually. The Persona games are fantastic. I kind of like those. Actually, I like those as much as Final Fantasy. But there's a new one that's going to be coming out. We'll talk on that a little later. And I'm pretty sure that they kind of might be topping Final Fantasy here. Because Final Fantasy's kind of going on the same length. But when it comes to retro games, Nick, I'm actually sad. I'm really sad because my favorite retro game, I had a Sega growing up. So of course, my favorite retro game and character is Sonic the Hedgehog. And
I love Sonic. Who doesn't love Sonic?
Well, Nick,
Super Speed.
Kids of today don't really know about Sonic because they had great titles such as, what was it, Sonic of Ages or something like that. Sonic 2006, fantastic game. Oh, it was so good that they didn't even finish it before the release. There's still so many glitches in that game, it's ridiculous. It's almost unbeatable. Then they have, what's that one with Shadow the Hedgehog? Oh my god. There's one.
I like Shadow.
The name, but yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog's cool. Except when you make an entire game based around Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, that's gotta be awful.
With guns.
I always like Sonic because you have super speed.
I'm playing Sonic. Why am I shooting people? This makes no sense. If I wanted to shoot people, I'd play a good shooter.
Yeah,
like
I do not want to play Sonic.
Battlefield or Call of Duty. Battlefield's been around since the 90s too. First one came out in like 98. That's a fantastic game. That's a strategic war game there. But I think we kind of went a little Roll top. Let's see. What was your favorite game of 2015, Nick?
2015. I think this Batman game came out in 2015. I'm really liking that. Black Ops 3 was really chill. I really like the story mode for that. Haven't played Fallout 4.
I haven't played that yet either,
but we want that. Mail that to us.
Yeah, if you have that and you don't want it anymore.
Yeah, we will take your Fallout 4s.
How do you get a mail to us? They don't know what people.
Well, message us. Let us know. We'll accept your gift of a free Fallout 4.
We'll have a P.O. box up sometime soon so we can have a mail session here at some point.
We want a Fallout 4.
Stoner mail. But yeah, Fallout 4 should be in that. Or at least a case with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in it.
That'd be great.
Either way.
We probably won't eat it, but we'll be like, hey, holy shit.
Hey, listen.
Someone mailed us a PB&J.
Yeah.
Or an empty box is always good.
Yeah, empty box.
It'd be great. Mail us nothing.
My favorite game from 2015 that I actually did get the chance to play, I would actually have to say was Batman as well.
Batman Arkham Knight. It's the guy who sold me the game said that he didn't think it was.
He said it was mediocre.
Yeah, he said it was. He said it wasn't as good as Arkham City, but it was better than all the other ones. Arkham Origins.
It's a
Arkham Asylum.
game.
I think it kicks all their asses. You finally get to drive the Batmobile. The Batmobile was boss.
That was his downfall.
The guy was like, if you like lots of Batmobile, that was great. I want to play more Batmobile, but I'm stuck on finding all the Riddler trophies
the
for
way
4
he
days.
made it sound like those old games where, like, if you were in the Batmobile, you were in the Batmobile.
It's free roam. You can go wherever you want, do whatever you want. You're Batman. No one's restraining you. You have this cool ass car. Where's the Batwing though? Maybe next time, if they're gonna have next time. What I really liked about Batman is you killed the Joker in Arkham City, and this picks up after Arkham City, and he's like in your head, and he's always popping up, and it's kind of like jump scares. Like you turn around, and he's like in your head.
Don't want to give too many spoilers.
Well, that's
not that big of a
constant
spoiler.
throughout the
That's
entire
gonna
game,
happen
and that is also in the
before we
trailer.
get to the end. Yeah, it's in the trailer too. But
That's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say.
But
good. Fuck you and your spoilers.
we're gonna talk about some
Buy
of
the
the
game.
games.
Play the game.
Best games in general. I think we're gonna get our buddy in here straight. Resident non-smoker.
Yeah,
but you know what? That's chill.
That's chill.
Doesn't matter if you don't want to smoke, you want to watch a show, you want to hang out. That's chill. Don't forget your cases there, buddy. All right. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey guys.
So, what about these games right here? We've been talking a lot about games. What are your favorite titles?
My favorite titles would be the Persona series, Final Fantasies, and probably Disgaea.
Disgaea?
Yes, Disgaea.
What exactly is Disgaea?
Disgaea is a grid-based RPG. Think Final Fantasy Tactics with a lot more levels.
Alright. Oh, wait. I think I remember you showed me not too long ago. They have a game based off one of the characters for PSP, the Prinny.
Yes.
That's
the
game
so
is
lovable
ridiculous.
Prinny. Explodes when thrown.
Yeah, that's their feature. What exactly did you explain a Prinny to us? This is hilarious, actually.
A Prinny is essentially a soul that was sent to heaven or hell and put into what they call a Prinny costume, which is sort of like a penguin with wooden peg legs.
And, like, devil wing.
Yeah. And tiny little devil
hilarious,
wings.
actually. It's
Everything,
I'll put a picture of it right there.
and everything in Disgaea has a special ability.
Oh, yeah.
Anything from increasing stats to getting bonus movement, you name it. The Prinny special thing is they explode when thrown.
Well, we're pretty big PS3 guys. Obviously, when it comes to PlayStation, the God of War series, but I see you brought a couple titles here. Dungeon Siege 3. What is this all about?
It's a hack and slash that is sort of like a dungeon crawl the entire time because it's open world.
Oh, that's interesting. So, what's with the 4 characters on there?
Well, you got Lucas. He's voiced by the same guy that does Alucard.
Oh, from
Hellsing.
Hellsing, the anime. Up there.
And he's your sword guy, whether it's sword and shield or just a giant two-hander.
Alright.
He's the guy that's always going to be in the mess of things.
That's pretty badass. What would you say your all-time best retro franchise would be from the SNES to NES?
Probably the Shin Megami Tensei series.
Oh.
As much as I love Final Fantasy.
Shin Megami Tensei. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, don't they have something to do with Persona?
Yes, they do.
But what exactly is that?
Persona is sort of the lighter version of Shin Megami, so to speak. In Shin Megami, they deal more or less strictly with demons, fighting conversations, dealings with them. You can get them on your side by having an actual conversation with them. While in Persona, they have, like the name might suggest, personas, but that didn't actually start till the third.
Right. I remember playing that one. That one was my favorite one, actually, I think. No, Persona 4 is my favorite one as of right now. That one is fantastic. That was for PS2. Did they ever make, they made a PS3 remake, didn't they?
They have it where you can download it.
You can download it, that's right. Did they ever make the Golden
That is on PS Vita.
Vita, so you don't have it for PS3, yeah?
Nope. Still waiting on that.
Yeah, that's actually pretty fantastic. I saw gameplay of that. I'll put a little gameplay Golden right here as compared to the original right there. And as you can see, there's obviously, 3 times the monsters in it.
Well, there's a couple extra characters, some new areas to explore for like when you're dating and whatnot. Like you can go on to a snowy mountain and all that.
Right. That's pretty cool.
That sounds awesome.
For the
It's pretty
on
cool.
vacation time.
We'll show you some of that. It's actually a good game. Well, I think that's about it. When it comes
You guys
to
play N64 a lot?
I played a lot of N64.
I used to have this Yoshi game, right? And it was like a little too easy, but I fucking loved it, man. I was like, I think it was Yoshi's Island, right? I would just like play it, like I would play it and then like beat it in like a couple hours and be like, yeah, this is great. It's a little too simplistic, but I really liked all the Yoshis. As a kid, they were pretty cool.
Was it the one where you could like you get Baby Mario and you shoot eggs or something?
You didn't even have Mario. It's just all Yoshis. Like you were Yoshis.
Like a storybook?
Yeah, it wasn't a storybook.
Yoshi's Story.
Yoshi's Story. Okay.
I also had like some other pretty cool ones. Mario Kart.
Mario Kart was obvious. That's still.
You're like the Mario Kart master.
I am down there, Mario Kart master. I beat the shit out of that game.
I will not lose. I never lose.
Both the original for the Super Nintendo, and the 64 version. I beat the shit out of the GameCube version. Zelda, that's my shit right there. I mean, obviously, I got a
Zelda's fantastic. We've all played Zelda so hard.
I've played
It's
the shit out of
fantastic.
Zelda.
I actually have an Ocarina of Time. I don't know where that is. Maybe we could show that in another episode.
Show that in either that or a clip. It's somewhere here.
I have a Ocarina of
It
Time.
does. It's pretty chill.
We'll make a Vine with it. Check out our Vine.
Check out our Vine. But I have to say that the best Zelda I've played to date is still Ocarina of Time. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you want to go for a full-on adventure outlet and all that, then I would have to say A Link to the Past would be the best for that. But if you want a full-on story-driven game that just really captures what Zelda was, yeah, besides the water temple in that fucking game, which is, don't even play the water temple. You know what? The best game it was Majora's Mask. I felt the best game that captured the Zelda spirit was Ocarina of Time. The most fun game for me though was the second best, which was Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I love it.
I mean, you could fucking change the mask. My favorite thing was just being a Goron, just going, and then just rolling all the fuck around. That shit was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Smash Bros.
Smash Brothers,
Played a
that's
lot of
always
Smash
great.
Brothers.
I actually, you know what's funny? I didn't get to play. I don't think any of us did. Played the new one for the 3DS.
What's your favorite arcade game? Of any time period.
Of any
ever.
time
Just
period?
an arcade
You know, my favorite
style game.
My favorite arcade game was actually Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat was great.
And Soul Calibur was really good.
Mine
too.
is actually the Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
first Simpsons arcade game is my very favorite arcade game.
I've never played that.
It's
Really?
really
That's
cool.
really
You can
good,
be, you
actually.
can choose your character, and they each have like a special ability. But Bart is the best one to choose because he's on a skateboard like the entire time. It's pretty much you just drive and you gotta like dodge the different people and like collect food.
And beat them. And,
Yeah.
That's not that bad. What about you? Your favorite arcade?
Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur.
Very
Yeah.
good.
You know what game was
Soul
very
Calibur was
underrated?
fantastic. What?
Crazy Taxi.
Crazy
Oh, yeah, that's
Taxi was
awesome.
fantastic. I also loved. I know everyone's gonna be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" But there was this one game where you played as like a bartender, and you had to serve all the people. You had to go up through the 4 lines and keep them happy and serve all the people. I forget the name, but
Oh,
I'll
that's
picture it
awesome.
right here with the name.
That's really cool.
But it was really chill. You just feel like, but like towards the end of it, you'd have to like go and like click the button while you're running up and down the thing. Otherwise, you were fucked because there's no way to do it after that. Pac-Man, I think, was
Yeah, when I was a kid, right, my uncle had a Pac-Man machine that was like
Oh,
rigged
shit.
to just like when you wanted it on, you just had to turn it on. It was great, like a real
That's
arcade
awesome.
Pac-Man machine. It was awesome. We would play that for hours.
You know what's funny? My uncle had a machine too. It wasn't Pac-Man though. It was that fucking, I forget what it was called. It was the Jet one. It was the top-down shmup, shoot 'em up.
Galaga.
Galaga.
Oh, Galaga's
Galaga.
great.
Or
Yeah,
Space
Galaga.
Invaders.
No, it wasn't Space Invaders. He had
Something
Galaga.
like that, yeah.
And it was just,
Yeah.
that was fantastic.
Yeah.
I played that for fucking
Play
hours.
some video games, smoke some weed,
Or not.
Just party it up, have
Do
a
what you
fun
wanna
life,
do.
and we'll see you next time.
All right, check out our. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Like our Twitter page.
What the fuck do you like?
Why Not Revolt? That's my page.
I'm sorry.
At Why Not Revolt. And have a good day. Have a good day. Oh, check out our fucking Vine.
Yeah, why aren't you on that right now?
Why aren't you looking at our Vine? Why are you still here? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, the metronome's on.
Percent battery. Can you hear this? We have to move this whole couch.
That's right.
Watch Dogs was garbage.
really
You
like
like
zombies.
them.
What's the goal?
Why are you still here?